Hello, nice to see you again. Here's the next edition from the latest article from Clive. God inspires, I write them down, and we're sharing them with you. So thank you very much for coming along. And this is a cute one. It's a story from way back, and it's called Do Not Bring Shame Upon My Name. Here is a story that I heard a long time ago, and it greatly assisted me in understanding the spiritual concept, and I trust that it will bless you as well. I think it came from way back around 1900, a tiny bit before. Anyway, this young lad became an orphan. No home, no money, no future except for the clothes on his back. A battered but tidy suit, and with a bit of rubbing, his battered shoes were almost passable. Somehow he got past the doorman into the restaurant of the biggest and fanciest hotel in town. Just had to try something, as I'm hungry and have nothing. Nothing ventured and nothing gained. He notices a businessman well into his meal and eating alone. So he moves over and opens conversation, sits down, and in a few moments the businessman knows enough. He asks his name, smiles, and then says that he has a much better name, and he takes from his pocket his personal business card and writes, "This is my son," and signs it and gives it to the young man and says, "My name is a good name. Whatever you do, do not bring shame upon my name. My room is paid for till the end of the month. I'm leaving right now, but you're welcome to use it. This card will open doors for you. Look after it. It may well be some time until I return." With his meal finished, they both go out to the lobby. His bags are there all packed. The porter whisks them away. They speak to the concierge and then in parting reminds him, "Son, do not bring shame upon my name." And he's gone. With his room key held firmly grasped in his hot, sweaty hand, he heads upstairs to the now vacated room. Opulent beyond his wildest fantasy, he quickly runs a bath and soaks away the grime. Hair all clean, he dresses up in his battered suit, making the best out of it. The door knocks, "Room service," and a meal has been sent up for him. Food, real food, lots of it, tasty, hot. This is certainly way better than cold and hungry and abandoned out there on the street. Uncertain of what to do next, he wanders down to the lobby where the concierge calls him over and asks and is shown the signed business card and discovers that very few ever get this card as it is his personal one only. When "Sir" is town, he always uses this tailor. "Let me make a quick call and then you can go to this address and they will look after you." Stunned as things happen so fast, he finds himself in front of an opulent suit shop. He goes in, shows them his business card using his new name, and quick flurry of attendants, and then the senior arrives, takes charge. New suits, underwear, socks, ties, shoes are all set out and charged to his father, and an attendant scurries them off back to the hotel room and carefully places them in the drawers and hangs the trousers and jackets, carefully lining up the shoes for him. When your father is in town, he always uses Barber. Let me make a call. And he now has a new contact. A new door opens. The son of the father quickly gets the very best haircut and shave. His new name certainly opens doors. The bank manager gives him a credit line. Unlimited. Doors are opening everywhere and he is welcomed wherever he goes. His new name is powerful. Back to his hotel room and another bath, new clothes, and now he looks like a real businessman. New clothes, new name, new life. That evening when he goes down to the restaurant for the evening meal, a group of businessmen beckon him over. "Please dine with us." A place is set. His new name is powerful, and because they all highly respect his father, they take him under their wings, and one kindly man gives him a job, teaches him all that he knows, all because of his name. And for respect of his new father, He has always reminded himself of those parting words, "Do not bring shame on my name." The years roll on, and with all his newfound skills and mentors, he now works for himself, buying, selling, trading. This new name is powerful, and he protects it from all reproach. He buys a big house in the correct neighbourhood and ensures that there is always a suitably opulent room for his father to use should he ever be back in town. Then one day he gets a note that his father will be in town on a certain date. All is arranged. Instead of hosting a gathering in the hotel, it is agreed that his son's home will be the venue. So the family approved caterer is hired, and the very best is laid out. The home is a hive of activity as staff make everything just perfect. The caterer has the full use of the big kitchen downstairs, which is humming, and the smell of delicious food wafts up from the open door. The hired staff are at every post. The doorman announces and welcomes every esteemed guest, and when the father arrives, he is most warmly welcomed by his proud son. Everything is perfect. The evening draws on. The father is shown to his room and approves of everything laid out for him. At breakfast next morning, father and son chat freely. The father learns of the empire his son has created, all because of a name. Thus, most impressed, father then moves more and more of his vast empire into his son's name. It is all in good hands now, and it will be kept and treasured, all because of a youth took seriously the counsel and advice, "Do not bring shame upon my good name." Quote, the physician who is satisfied with a low standard of skill and knowledge not only belittles the medical profession, but dishonours to Christ, the chief physician. From MH 116. If we adapt that one, it says the believer who is satisfied with a low standard of skill and knowledge not only belittles the Christian profession, but dishonours Christ, the chief Christian. Exodus 6:3. And I appeared to Abraham and unto Isaac and unto Jacob by the name of the God Almighty. By my name, Jehovah, was I known to them. Exodus 9:16. And in very deed, for this cause have I raised thee up, for to show thee in my power, that my name may be declared throughout all the earth. Numbers 6:27. And they shall put my name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them. 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, will forgive their sins, will heal their land. Isaiah 43 verse 7. Even every one that is called by my name, for I have created him for my glory. I have formed him, yea, I have made him. John 14:13-14. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If ye shall ask anything in my name, I'll do it. Matthew 25:14-30 ERV. At that time God's kingdom will also be like a man leaving home to travel to another place for a visit. Before he left, he talked with his servants. He told his servants to take care of his things while he was gone. He decided how much each servant should be able to care for. A man gave one servant 5 bags of money. He gave another servant 2 bags, and to a third servant he gave 1 bag. Then he left. The servant who got 5 bags went quickly and invested the money. Those 5 bags of money earned 5 bags more. It was the same with the servant with the 2 bags. That servant invested the money and earned 2 more. But the servant who had got 1 bag of money went away and dug it in a hole in the ground. Then he hid his father's money in the hole. After a long time the master came home. He asked for the servants what they did with the money. The servant who got 5 bags bought the amount plus 5 more bags. The servant said, "Master, you trusted me to take care of 5 bags of money, so I used them to earn 5 more. The master said, "You did right. You are a good servant who can be trusted. You did well with what small amount of money. So I will let you care for much greater things. Come and share my happiness with me." Then the servant who got the 2 bags of money came to the master. The servant said, "Master, you gave me 2 bags of money to care for, so I used your 2 bags to earn 2 more. The master said, "You did right. You are a good servant. You can be trusted. You did well with a small amount of money, so I will let you take care of much greater amounts. Come, share my happiness with me." Then the master who got the 1 bag of money came to the master, and the servant said, "Master, I knew you were a hard man. You harvest what you don't plant. You gather crops where you did not put any seed. So I was frightened. I went and hid your money in the ground. Here's your bag of money." Master said, "You are a bad and lazy servant. You say you knew that I harvest what I did not plant, and that I gather crops where I did not put in any seed. So you should have put my money in the bank. Then when I came home, I would get my money back, and I would have got some interest for my money earned." So the master told his other servants, "Take the 1 bag of money from that servant and give to the servant who has 10 bags. Everyone who uses what they have will get more. They will have much more than they need. But people who do not use what they have will have everything taken away from them." Then the master said, "Throw that useless servant outside into darkness, where people will grind their teeth in pain. God has graciously given you his name. Treasure it, respect it. His name opens doors, even heaven's doors. But always remember, do not bring shame upon my good name. For I am a Christian. I will never bring shame upon my Father's name." Thank you very much for being with us. To remember, walk softly, deal kindly, and trust God. And can you help me out? Well, by pressing the like, the subscribe, and the bell icon, and you'll get a notification when the next article gets uploaded. And until then, please stay safe,